Hello, this video will explain how to install fonts and plugins as well as make some minor tweaks in the program. We're going to start out by going up to Edit, Preferences, and your screen, your dialog box may look very similar to this. It may have both of those checked and maybe a few other things that are slightly different, but here's the way we want it to end up. I want to check the bottom one to use Advanced Tools and uncheck those two. And here it may say a computer name, but you could put the login name of the user if just one user is going to use that particular computer. Otherwise, you can leave that blank. I'm going to leave mine to say admin. I'm going to uncheck all of those except for this one here, show recently opened files. So that's how you want that first tab to look. Then we're going to go to the layout tab and uncheck this and make sure these other two are also unchecked. So I don't want anything checked here. Then I'm going to go to memory, and it will probably say 128, but if you have a fair amount of RAM, let's say you have 8 gigs of RAM, you can change that to 256 or even 512 if you have a lot of RAM. If you have a whole lot, you can change it to 1024. A whole lot meaning like 32 gigs of RAM. But typically, again, we'll just put that to 256 for now. Okay, and that just helps the program to run faster if you have that much memory available. And I'm talking about RAM memory. We're going to go to the plugins just to look at this, and you'll see that there are no plugins enabled yet. So that's one of the reasons I'm making the video, for you to watch that. I'm going to click OK. And now when I come back, those changes should have been saved. Okay, so that's how you can make some minor adjustments that'll help the program work better. Now we're going to go up to what's called the scripts menu. Your screen will not look exactly like this. I have a lot more things up here and a lot more buttons on here than you may have, depending on your version of HearForm. But let's just go up and find the word script somewhere in these menus up here. So I'm going to go to script number 23, and off to the side it says 23A. I'm not sure if I can, no, I don't think I can scroll over to show you that, but it says 23A over there. And I'm going to click on that, and what that does is it will, from the server, grab and copy, let me move this file over here. It will grab and copy these files called plugins right into this particular folder. So that will make things work better for you. So I'm going to move that over here. And it says the audiogram and Z Dingbat fonts have also been saved to your desktop. Right-click each font and select Install. And then FileMaker does need to be restarted to load the fonts, not the plugins, interestingly. So if we go to Preferences and look in Plugins, those plugins are now installed and activated. So if I were to click here and configure, then you can see that this is already registered. So doing that will register and install the plugins. I'm going to minimize my screen, and now you can see on my screen I have a couple of fonts. So I would right click and then install, or install for all users if you prefer. You can also do the same thing for Z Dingbats, install or install for all users. I'm not going to do that now because I've already installed those, and it would, well, I'll just show you what would happen. If I say install, it will, I guess in that case, I don't know why it's installing it again. It usually would say it's already installed, but I must have done something wrong. Anyway, you can install that. And now I would close and reopen HearForm. And then when I reopen it, those fonts from that point forward would be installed. So that's, again, how you install fonts and plugins and make a few tweaks that will make HearForm work better. Thanks for watching.